What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing some pretty high leverage work, and I figured I might as well record it just to show you what my thought process is looking like as I build out my AI automation infrastructure business, whatever you want to call it. But today I'm building out my offer, and I'm using the value equation from Alex Hormozi, which is value equals dream outcome, perceived likelihood of achievement over time delay, effort, and sacrifice that the business will have to endure to get their dream outcome. So I'm just going to be brainstorming. This is going to be really off the cuff, and this isn't going to be any highly edited or dopamine content, but I figured it'd be valuable for someone that's in the same situation, trying to build out an offer. So let's get right into it. So my niche, I have changed it since the last video, funnily enough, but this thing is dead. Let me find another marker. So we're doing home services. It's a pretty easy sell. They have a high ticket offer. So if I can convert one more of those leads that come in either through their form or their paid ads from Google, Angie, which is a lead sourcing for contractors, etc., then that's worth upwards of, if it's a new system for an HVAC, say, I'm mainly targeting HVAC right now, but I plan to branch out to all the home services since it's basically plug and play. For HVAC, a new system's like $7,000, but if it's just for a maintenance or repair, I did a little bit of research and it's usually around $1,000. It evens out, but I'm not sure if that's accurate, but that's what I'm going off of. So that's how I'm going to be justifying the pricing when I get to that. But the dream outcome. So I've learned not to price it in, or not to explain the value as in what my system does. It's what the outcome is of the system without technical jargon muddying it down. So for me, this will be appointments booked in your calendar. So that's what they want, right? They want money, they want leads, they want appointments booked, which is directly tied to revenue, which is why I'm doing this type of infrastructure. So the dream outcome is appointments booked in their calendar. So that's one part of it. And so our method of doing that is speed to lead. So I'm going to create a voice agent, which can do outbound or inbound, basically just taking the qualification information and setting an appointment through calling the Google Calendar of the contractor or HVAC business, checking to see if there's availability, and from there booking directly into their calendar. So that's all through AI, and it's insane. Appointments booked in their calendar is a dream outcome. So how can we increase the perceived likelihood of achievement? So right now, I don't have any case studies for this business. So usually how you can get this is case studies. You can get this through testimonials, which is social proof. But if you're starting out like me, you don't have any of that. So you're really going to need to go heavy, even if you do have that. Going heavy on the, which you can get this through guarantees that are directly tied to the action that they need to take to see success. Or you could just do like, I'm not sure I haven't brainstormed too much risk reversal or guarantees. But I did have a few ideas listed out here. Let's see here. So let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Perceived likelihood of achievement. Appointments booked in your calendar. How can we up the perceived likelihood of achievement? So this is going to be through our guarantee and risk reversal. So how can we structure this? I'm actually not sure. So I'm just trying, and this is how it looks in real time. Like I'm just trying to see where the holes are, because the dream outcome is the appointments booked in their calendar. The copy for this, okay, so this would fall under, okay, and then we'll draw the line, and then we'll put an X here for the equation. Effort and sacrifice is something that I know, so we'll start with that too. So with no action from you, aka copy-wise, which I'll just put in my notes. A popular one is without lifting a finger. And I really like this. I know it might be overused, but I really like that. Without lifting a finger, it just gets the point across. So appointments booked in your calendar without lifting a finger. And now we have to add time and perceived likelihood of achievement, because me saying I'll get you an appointment booked in your calendar, you won't have to do any work. Well, what's the likelihood that I can actually do that for you? So how can I add some risk reversal? How can I put more risk on myself? So there's obviously the money back guarantee, but I'm going to use that. But I also don't want to just say no strings attached or your money back. I want to have some skin in the game, if that's even the right term. I don't know. So this is very revealing. So I need to GPT dive on that. So time delay. This is also something that I'm working on right now. Is I'm taking a few free clients. So my cousin Scott, I've done my friend Johnny for his ceramic coating business, and who else did I do for? There's someone else, but I can't remember. And so yeah, I'm working on getting the data for how long it actually takes to implement this stuff, and this will come with better onboarding systems, better SOPs, etc. But let's see, how long do I actually think it'll take once I have everything templatized or productized? Same day. Yeah, we can get this plugged in same day. I'm gonna figure out how we can get this plugged in same day. Today. Okay, so we'll get you appointments booked in your calendar without you lifting a finger as soon as today. Okay. Maybe not, because that decreases the value. It makes it seem like it's templatized, and I didn't have to put any real work into it. Because people like Alex Mosey says, it's like, oh, when people think they're more times put into it, it's more valuable, and that's true. So I'll play along with that. So I'll go into a GPT this, and then GPT this. Okay, so is a guarantee the only way to reduce risk? Or is risk reversal what I'm thinking in my head? Is risk reversal just having the steps that the highest achieving customers take tied into the guarantee? Because that makes it seem like that's also gonna perceive the likelihood of achievement, because your guarantee is tied to the variables that make them succeed. Okay, that makes sense to me. Now, what does this actually look like as an offer and as a one-liner pitch? So let's go through the copy of an email. So subject is, and then we'll have and then we have body copy, which is, who are you? Why do I care? And then basically just the offer, proof, CTA. So Jason from Iron Automations. Why I'm reaching out is I believe I can get you appointments booked in your calendar without you lifting a finger as soon as today. And if you don't seek success, or if you don't have 5 appointments generated with our, I'm not doing lead generation though. So I would have to tie it, get current stats. So I would get the current stats, and then we'd have to do a conversion rate increase. Get current stats. So this is our guarantee, our promise. and then compare to, so this is the gap, okay, where they are now, and then with Iron Automations. The gap is our offer, our solution. Okay, so let me see if I can bring this closer. I don't know if that's legible, but I don't know the best way to do this. We'll see. Let's see if we can focus it on there. Okay. So we get our body copy. So this really just comes down to dialing the offer. The offer is so important. It's so important. I've been stuck on this for so long, but I really want to crunch it out today. So we're going to get their current stats. What could their current stats look like? So we just have to audit the funnel. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So our acquisition, okay, this is golden. So our attraction offer equals free funnel audit. Okay. Oh my God. I don't know if I'm just like tripping right now, but free funnel audit. This will reveal the holes in their systems of where leads are dropping off. And then I'll be in perfect position because we're doing this for free as like a consultation, which is a lead magnet. And I'll know their business. I'll know where we can improve. I'll have what I think I can do with their business, with these systems. And then it'll be a clear before and after. And that'll be tied into our guarantee. If they don't get those results, then they don't pay. Oh, we're cooking. So we got a free audit, a free funnel audit, a free inbound funnel audit. Okay, we got a free inbound funnel audit, which is our attraction offer. And that gives us current stats. And then our promise equals a percent or a multiple. So we'll do it by increase by 2.5%. Or no, increase by, we'll 2x your conversion rate. Or we'll increase your conversion rate by 15%. So 2x would be like 100%, 15%, I don't know. So I'm getting the foundation here, okay. And then with Iron Automations tied into this guarantee. Okay, so we just need to figure out perfect time delay. Because if I said I could set this up with you in about 15 minutes and I'm charging you thousands of dollars, that's not going to seem very valuable. Like there has to be some kind of process to increase the perceived value because it's just psychology. So today is, I don't know if as soon as best here with the higher ticket thing, even though this isn't really high ticket yet. And our offer, how we actually book appointments in their calendar is through email and SMS, personalized follow-up via a setting bot, either through them giving us a call or a form on their website. So a form on their website, they fill that out, we get the information for our bot to do an outbound. So our bot can do an outbound call back to, okay, so a person either gives a call or a person fills out a form. Our bot will reach back out to them as soon as they fill out the form. So right here, 2 minutes. Our bot's gonna reach out to them and they're gonna book an appointment. If they don't answer, we'll send them into a follow-up. A follow-up sequence. If they give us a call, they'll speak to our bot. And they'll book them there. book on the phone. Or if they don't book, they get into the follow-up. They get into a follow-up sequence. Okay. So that's the actual mechanism. And just little bonuses. Okay, so our bonuses equals 7-day around the clock support and maintenance. Okay, that's valuable. 7 days around the clock support and maintenance. I think this is good enough. I think I have enough here. This is really good. This was really good. So, what our offer looks like right now is we'll get you appointments booked in your calendar without you having to lift a finger as quick as 2 days, just for now, as a placeholder. If we don't increase your conversion rate, if we don't increase the conversion rate of booked appointments to your calendar within 30 days, within 14 days, we're just getting a little ambitious here. So, to our average stats. In 14 days, we don't beat or we don't increase by X. If we don't increase by X, money back. Okay, so we guarantee appointments booked in your calendar without you lifting a finger as soon as in 48 hours. As soon as 48 hours. Okay, that's a reasonable time. We guarantee you appointments booked in your calendar without you lifting a finger as soon as 48 hours. We'll audit your funnel for free, and if in 14 days we don't increase your conversion to appointments booked by X amount, your money back. Like that, folks.